Doctor purpose is to make quiet your head. Yeah, your head to melt it into your heart. Complete quiet and silence. Because sometimes we too much go into our head, then we lose ourselves. This brings your so many negative emotions, and therefore doctor to help to cut or melt to your head to into your heart.
I first saw him do a presentation on spirituality and well-being, and the way he put a lot of his concepts out there were just really clear. And then he did a demonstration on how we cut our fear, which is the source of our suffering in a way, and it's the source of our ego. And he showed us how he does it, or one way he does it, which is with martial arts, and that's the Tibetan wisdom sword.
Dog means usually we say our negative emotions. Job means cut, or this means with doctor movement take to rest to complete our head or our negative emotions. The doctor is basically very famous to Tibetan exercise, and usually we say sometimes this name also monk dance.
We just went through a lot of movement, sideways, forward and back, the movement of the sword in circular motions, which represented cutting through our negative thoughts, cutting through the negative energy in our body, and finding clarity and groundedness in our bodies.
Definitely got me in touch with my physical body a lot, which there's so much that he taught about as far as breath and breath energy.
Well, I've always liked swords, so I kind of got into it when we started practicing. Yeah, there's the mental and spiritual aspects that were also pretty interesting and I think good for me. About cutting expectation, which is basically you're not holding on to anything. That's good for not disappointing yourself.
Watching him was really inspirational, really beautiful, and I could see that there was energy behind it, the moves. It wasn't just going through motions.
But you look in the doctor movement, you feel really rough and really much move many things. But this purpose is look like this, but inside this make you fully you calm and peaceful and quiet make him.
One main thing that I'm getting out of this is that I work with youth. You might call them at-risk youth. One of my students in particular right now has some violent tendencies, and I think that this sword teaching, the things that I've learned in the last 2 days, they were simple enough that I can remember them and bring them to him when I go see him next, and then see where it goes from there. Maybe it will help him out as it's helped me.
The way he taught it was just so free and so expressive.
And the doctor usually is possession and movement combination. Possession is, we say, wisdom, energy, and possession is method. Therefore, in the possession and the movement and separately, you need practice. This movement and position also very special, not just movement, not just position. This movement and position the help to bring your belief energy more strong, and your love energy bring more strong. We all want to feel love, but we have trouble of the give love or receive of the love because of our expectation.
I came in with an open mind, and I've just gotten out of a long-term relationship and just wanting to find some peace of mind and clarity in my life and just some joy. I received that and lots more.
I bring doctor to the in the Western world or wherever, and make more easy, because mostly people job is chair job. Always sit in the chair and you work because you have more higher education. One thing is very good, but this means you always stay one place. To purposely to practice our breath, then this help to open your all chakras, means release all of your block. Breath is most important thing of our body, I think. Therefore, we always, before do torture exercise, we always try to do some breath exercise.
I would just love to thank Lama for coming to Durango and bringing so much love to me, and I'm really appreciative.
I think for people to take responsibility for their own fear and their own discontent, whatever it might be, and also to help us realize the love that's within us and that it can be shared between one another. Inspiration to know that my nature is happy and my nature is compassionate. So.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Yakubo.